What is up, y'all? It's CJ Moto, and I'm back, and today I got a really cool review for you. I got the NiteRider Lumina Micro 900 headlight, and I went for a ride last night. I did about 7 or 8 miles in some cross-country style trails with, oh, there's the cat, with tons of tight trails, sticks, all that stuff, and I had 2 of these mounted to my handlebars. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the experience, and then also tell you what I would recommend and how I'm going to do this thing going forward. And then just talk about the light itself. But I did do some research, and if you're interested in a NiteRider light, this is pretty much the best option in my opinion. The reasoning is they make this one, which is the 900 micro, and you can see the size is very reasonable. I got one mounted on the handlebars of my Yeti SB6 right here, next to my Garmin Edge 530. But this is a great size, and it has the best runtime to lumen ratio of any of the NiteRider lights. So that's why I think it's the best one to choose. At 900 lumens, you get 2 hours of runtime on this thing. And at 450 lumens, you get 4 hours and 30 minutes of runtime on this thing. So real quick, the best from my research that I've done, one of the better, maybe not the best, but a great option for this would be to get 2 of these. You can get them on Amazon right now. I'll give you the link in the video description. And they're like $50 a piece, which is like $15 or $20 below MSRP price. Best thing to do is, I'll also link in the video description, there's a mount to put this on your helmet. So this is not too big to go on your helmet. This is a good size. So what you want to do is have one on your helmet at like 450 lumens, and then also have one on your handlebars at about 900 lumens or 450. It's super bright, regardless of the middle setting or the most potent. It's strong, hopefully, too. It's super bright in there's 3 settings. Number 1 is pretty dim. Number 2 is like lights up the trail really well. That's your 4-hour setting. That's at, like I said, 450 lumens, and then 4 hours, 30 minutes on that one, and then 900 lumens gives you 2 hours of runtime. So anyhow, back to what I would recommend. Have this on your handlebar, and then also have one on your head, and you can get both of those for under $100, which is an awesome deal. Super nice quality. When you get it out of the box, don't think that it doesn't work. It won't turn on. You got to hold it down. It has a safety feature. You want to hold it down for 7 seconds. This is only when you first start it up, and you can also put it back into that mode. So there's your 7 seconds, okay? And now here you have the lowest. So hold it down to turn it off for a couple seconds, 3 seconds. First setting is right there. It's bright, folks. So that's number 1. Number 2, 450 lumens, and number 3, 900 lumens. It works amazing. Like I said, even in the middle, even in that setting, you're lighting things up real nice on the trail. So that's 4 hours and 30 minutes. Now, you're only looking at exactly what your bike's looking at right here when it's mounted to your bike, but it gives you a nice shadow effect, okay? So that's really important to have one on your handlebars. But when you're looking around tight corners like hairpin turns and stuff like that, you're going to see some of it. I was still hauling the mail for sure, but having one on your head will allow you to look over here. But when you're down low, you have the shadows, right? See those shadows? The lower you are, the more shadows you have. The higher you are, the more it washes out. So you want one low on your bars to give you your shadows on a high setting. And then on your head, you want to be at a lower setting so you're not going to wash out those shadows. But anyhow, that's just what I've gotten from some research that I've done. And then if you hold it down and turn it off, if you hold it down now, you'll get your flashing mode for daytime. And then if you tap it again, you get a flashlight mode. So right here we're at 30 lumens, and that will last for 60 hours at that right there. Now you can turn it off again with the 3-second shot, and it always boots back up to your normal headlight. So you're just going to be using that 95% of the time. Now if you hold the button down for 6 seconds, it's going to start flashing. After it's done flashing, it'll shut off. Now you're back locked out, so you can't accidentally turn this light on and off, because you don't want to accidentally bump this thing, have it run through all of its battery life, and then you get to the trail and you're super disappointed. It has a very nice charge port down here. Okay, so that's cool. And it is IP rated to something or other. Let's read over the back. This is the package it comes in. It comes with the micro USB charger, and it comes with your instruction manual. So you got 5 modes. You got low at 200 lumens, medium at 450, high at 900 lumens. Okay. And then you also have a flashing mode for 11 hours and a 30 lumens walking mode for 60 hours. So that's super awesome. Fiberglass reinforced nylon is what it's made out of, and then also metal. And I must say, I was really surprised. Let's turn this thing back on. It's amazing. If you get one of these, folks, hang on a second. We're back on. Right there, I can't feel the heat. That's the lowest setting. When I get to the medium setting, I can feel some heat coming off of it. When I go into 900 lumens and hold it an inch from my finger, it actually starts to burn. So it's putting off some serious power. Like it actually heats up this heatsink. So it's good that it has that. And it's just, I mean, this thing's tough. Like it weighs about half a pound probably. It's substantial, the amount of weight. Probably, I don't know if it says on it. It's for up to 35 millimeter handlebars, and the mount that it comes with is super nice. Very, very nice mount. Let me grab the mount for y'all real quick if I can find it. Sorry, I forgot about pulling the mount back out. Here you go. I keep all my new packaging in a cabinet, so if I ever need to return anything. But anyhow, I put the mount in here because I'm only using one of the handlebar mounts. So that mounts to your handlebars. It's super secure. You go like that, and anywhere between 35 millimeter, 31.8, it's going to work for anything. And you just turn this, and it clamps down. And then when you put it in, it's super secure. It slides right in a rail in the back right there. See that? It slides right in the rail real easy. Listen for the click, and you are in, and it is not coming out. And real easy release, just push down on this tab. So definitely don't bump that while you're riding, because it will fall out. But once it's in there, it's in there. I rode 11 miles as fat, like racing pace yesterday, and this didn't shift at all. Make sure you have this nice and cranked down real good. But I rode a total of 16 or 17 miles and no problems whatsoever. Everything's been amazing so far. I absolutely love this light. So please consider checking out my Amazon affiliate links in the link below. This is currently the most badass light on the market for the money, weight, size. That's what I would say. The money to weight to size ratio is just spot on with this thing. You start to get into 1100 lumen lights and stuff like that, 1200 lumen lights with the boost modes and stuff. You're looking at 40 minutes of runtime or something. You don't want to be out there in the woods and running out of battery power. You just don't. So that's another reason why you got one on your head running at 450. Well, that gives you 4 hours, 30 minutes right there. If your handlebar light dies, you're not completely in the dark. Okay? So, and then the other cool thing, this thing's blue. It lights up blue on the top, which I think is super neat. So it's like that the whole time you're riding, which is cool as hell. And then once you're down to 20% battery or less, this will turn red and let you know. So you're going to know, like it's going to be very obvious to you that you're running out of battery. Please check out the rest of my channel. I love mountain biking. I love my Yeti SB6, or my SB69 if you want to call it that. And yeah, I love this light. So if you're looking for a high quality mountain bike or road bike light, even if you're looking for a flashlight, like this thing would not be bad. You're talking 2 to 3 hours to charge this sucker, and if you're using it as a flashlight, you'd have a 60-hour long battery life on your flashlight. So in a small little package that you can just fit in your pocket on the trail, pull it out, and you got your flashlight for 60 hours. And if an emergency happens, then you would have your get some attention flasher, right? So you could also use it as a tail light. I mean, it would blind the hell out of whoever's behind you, but they wouldn't run into you. Maybe. Anyhow, yeah, I'm not going to take it apart or anything like that. I don't see a reason to do any of that craziness. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. CJ Moto's here for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'll try to get back with you. And I love y'all. Appreciate the support. I'm going to keep on plugging away at this channel. Right now I'm doing my filming and stuff on my iPad mini. And yeah, I'm just taking it back to the basics with these reviews. Nothing too fancy, but giving you guys the information that you need to make informed decisions and spend your money wisely. CJ Moto out.